Hi everyone, my name is Adam Sealey. I'm an award-winning back pain specialist and osteopath, and today I'm going to be going over stretches and exercises that you can do while sitting down. So this is going to be perfect for those who are desk-based at work and perhaps unable to move around all day, or this is going to be great for the elderly who are perhaps less inclined to go to the gym or go out running. So the first one is shoulder shrugs. All you want to do is raise the top of your shoulders towards your ears until you can feel a slight tension in your neck and shoulders. You can hold this for a few seconds and then slowly relax your shoulders back down into their normal position. You do this 2 or 3 times. You can also roll them backwards and forwards a little bit, adding a circular movement. Then just to continue warming up your neck, you're just going to roll your head to either side. So first to one side, and you're going to hold that for a few seconds, and then to the other. If you feel any pain at this point, I would suggest only taking it to the point where it just starts to feel uncomfortable and then not pushing it any further than that. If you're doing this a few times and it starts to loosen off, then you can always push it a little bit further as you go. You hold each movement just for a couple seconds. Next, you can just roll your head from side to side in a pendulum movement, rolling it forwards as you do. Don't roll your head back, as this compresses the joints at the back of the neck and can sometimes aggravate it. The safest movement is just to keep it to the sides and forwards, and you do this 2 or 3 times, again just to help continue warming up the neck and shoulders. Next, you can bend your head to the side, and with the hand on the same side, you can put it on top of your head and gently pull to the side to encourage the stretch. You can also grab the chair with the other hand and slowly lean into the stretch. This draws your shoulder down and adds more emphasis to the stretch. You don't have to go hard at all on this one, it's just adding a bit of a stretch. What you can do is then slowly roll your head forwards, and this is going to engage more of the posterior muscles in your neck and shoulders. You hold this stretch for about 30 seconds total, and you might want to do this a couple times a day. Now, with your fingers interlaced behind your head, keep your elbows straight out to the side with your upper body upright. Pull your shoulder blades toward each other to create a feeling of tension throughout the upper back and the shoulder blades. You hold this feeling of mild tension for about 8 to 10 seconds, and then you can relax. And you can do this a few times. Interlace your fingers, then straighten your arms out in front of you. The palm should be facing away from you as you do this. You should be feeling a bit of a stretch in the arms, around the upper back, and into the shoulder blades. You can hold this stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. You can move straight into the next one by keeping your fingers interlaced and then turn your palms upwards above your head as you straighten your arms. You might feel a bit of a stretch through your arms and into your upper back and sides, which will be your latissimus dorsi muscle, and hold this for 30 seconds. You can hold your left arm just above the elbow with your right hand. Now gently pull your elbow towards the opposite shoulder as you look over your left shoulder. You're going to hold this stretch again for 30 seconds and do it on both sides. You're going to feel a stretch around your upper back and into your rhomboid muscles. Onto a tricep stretch. So you're going to hold your left elbow with your right hand, then gently pull your elbow behind your head until a bit of a stretch is felt by your shoulder or the back of the upper arm. Again, you hold this for 30 seconds and repeat on both sides. So now hold on to your lower leg just beneath the knee and gently pull that bent leg towards your chest. To isolate a stretch in your upper leg, you can use your arm to pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder, and once again you hold for 30 seconds and do on both sides. Now sit with the left leg bent over the right leg, then rest the elbow or forearm of your right arm on the outside of the upper thigh of the left leg. Now apply some controlled, steady pressure towards the right with the elbow or forearm, and you're going to twist yourself around and look over your shoulder to get the stretch. You're going to do this for both sides and again hold for 30 seconds. Final stretch, and you're going to do this with your fingers interlaced behind your back. You're going to slowly turn your elbows inward while straightening your arms behind you. This is going to stretch out your chest and front of your shoulders. And you've guessed it, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Alright, so with those exercises, they should help keep things under control, at the very least keep you a little bit more supple than if you weren't doing any movement at all. Obviously, if you start developing aches and pains and they're not going anywhere, especially after a few weeks, chances are they're suddenly not going to miraculously get better on their own, and you should talk to a professional. So if you do have any questions, please feel free to leave a little comment and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day and I'll speak to you later.